flying son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops, then find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My ground repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Ric Flairing on wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like them other guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Moseby yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing, sun up, baby.
Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's backpack, capital one. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts, my advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walk it, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
Man, listen, I'll be trying to tell you I got the hottest song on YouTube. I got the hottest theme song on YouTube. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you're talking about. Ain't nobody doing it better than me. Shout out to my boy Cliff. Hey, once again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's your boy Scotty, and you're watching another off-script edition. All right, live in effect. Hold on, let me get. Hey, I got some of that berry punch, boy. Listen, Minute Maid. If you need a sponsor, come holler at your boy because I love some berry punch. Hold on. And man, that berry punch be hitting. All right, listen, you guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're going to get into it. But first, make sure you like the stream. All right, like the stream because we all know the like police. She ain't too far away. Hey, also, shout out to my baby. She got a sponsorship with the glasses company Zelo, okay? She got sponsored because of me, because you know, through me, she got sponsored. I'm just playing. She got a sponsorship with the she got a sponsorship with the Zelo. How you spell it? ZeeLool. Zelo. Okay, she got a sponsorship with them, so you're gonna see her rocking the glasses when she do her little commercial breaks. She gonna tell y'all bye Zelo. All right, all that type of stuff. Yeah, it's the off-script code, and it's gonna be in the description below for all you ladies out there who try and get your frame game up. All right, make sure y'all do that. And so she got that sponsorship, so shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was through me, but shout out to her. You know. Oh man, I'm just calling a spade a spade. Hey, make sure you like the stream, all right? Also, for the haters, you already know one time for the haters. If there's any haters in here right now that don't have nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. Listen, that's how I'm doing it. If there's haters in the chat, if there's haters out here watching and listening, you ain't got nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. Once again, Cat, let them know. If there's any haters in here right now that don't have nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. Okay. All right, shout out to them. And listen, before I start the show, I got a couple birthday shout outs. All right, couple birthday shout outs. One to my oldest daughter, who I love tremendously, my boo-boo. China, she turned 11 today. She got my favorite number, them double slashes. Uno me uno. All right. That is my road dog right there. China, I love you. Have a great day at school. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? I love you, boo-boo. All right. Shout out to you. And also, listen, we got a special birthday in the crib today. My man's is turning 52. You know what I'm saying? The legend, the bishop, Mr. Lay Hands, Mr. Campbell, is his birthday today. All right, y'all make sure, listen, everybody in the freaking chat better put some happy birthdays, Mr. Campbell. That's all I know. All right, that is all I know. All right, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You already know all the laughs that my man has called in and giving y'all, all the wisdom that Mr. Campbell has dropped on y'all heads. I better see some happy birthdays. All right, that's all I got to say. And if you got cash apps, hit my man in the cash app as well. All right, that's what it is. So happy birthday, Mr. Campbell. You already know it's nothing but love over here. Got nothing but love for you. Hey, I got nothing but love for you. That's my guy right there. Shout out to Mr. Campbell doing it big. All right, doing it big. Like the legend, the bishop, Mr. Lay Hands, Mr. Campbell. All right, let's get it. All right, that's what you do. Show the love. That's what we do here. Show some love. Now listen. All right, you know how I do. All right. Y'all know how I do. And you know, I saw something and myself said, when I saw it, because I was just like, what is we doing? You know what I'm saying? Because listen, this is how I feel about when I do stuff, right? Everything that it just gotta hit me. I'm really finicky like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when I see stuff and it touches me or makes me like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's just how I get down. So when people say, oh, Scotty, you do stuff for clicks, or oh, Scotty, you do stuff for views, that's not really the case. All right. Like, if it gets views, it gets views. If it don't, it don't. I just like the proposal video, right? That was a spur of the moment thing. I didn't care that it didn't get no views or it got 500, 600 views. I don't care. That's how I felt. I wanted to get my feelings out to the world, and it's my damn platform, so that's what I'm gonna do. Real easy. Real easy. You know what I'm saying? Keep it easy, greasy. You know what I'm saying? So I saw that shout out to Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying? I saw that he signed an NIL deal. So that's why this is called Got Deals. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. I wasn't all profound and the art of second chances. Like, got deals. Next thing, got deals. All right. So this is my thing, right? This is what a 5-star recruit is worth. Now, this is done by people that are way smarter than me. All right. Done by the Ohio State people of Ohio State. It says the most elite players in college football increase revenue for their football programs by the average of $650,000 a year. A first of its kind study suggests this is the money brought in by the highest rated recruits coming out of high school. Those given 5-star by Rivals, a recruiting news service, according to researchers at the Ohio State University. All right. 4-star recruits generate about $350 a year. 3-star increase a revenue by $150,000, while 2-star athletes reduce revenue by $13,000 a year for college football programs. The study found. All right, so my slogan: I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, and I'm not the brightest crayon in the box. But $650,000 says that's a lot of money. It ain't money that I have right now. I'm going to get it, but it ain't money I got right now. But reading that and telling me that Travis Hunter is worth $650,000. And mind you, I want to be very clear. There was no HBCU stipulation in this. Why? Because they didn't believe HBCU schools were ever going to get 5-star athletes. For all you Bama's going to be out there, Scotty, they probably changed the value. They probably undervalued. They didn't think no HBCU school was going to get no 5-star athlete. These white Bama's was like, yo, we going to give you the worth because we getting all the profits. We getting all the 5 stars anyway. So that's how much they worth to us. So this value probably is twice that for HBCU schools. I'm going to say that again. Mind you, this is for PWIs. They were thinking in the back of their mind that this was for PWIs. So this means a 5-star recruit like a number one player in the country who is black that went to a HBCU, his value is probably double or triple that, if we're being honest. I just call a spade a spade. That's all I'm saying, right? So, once again, you know my slogan. You know my slogan. Make this make sense to me. Make this make sense to me. Make this. This Bama, Travis Hunter, is worth $650,000. And shout out to J5 Coffee. They're black owned. Shout out to y'all doing what y'all do. Go get you some J5 coffee. But you telling me this Bama drinking espressos? He drinking cappuccinos? He drinking lattes? Make this make sense to me. Make the number one player in the country, and his first NIL deal is a local coffee company. Now, if that don't have foolishness written all over it, I don't know what to tell you. I'm happy for J5 because they got the publicity behind signing somebody like a Travis Hunter. But Travis Hunter is worth by the white man, okay? Since everybody thinks I got Stockholm syndrome, the white man The white. I saw Malcolm X last night, so I was about to say white devil. I finally watched the whole movie of Malcolm X last night, so I'm really on my Elijah, the honorable Elijah Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? I'm really on my honorable Elijah Muhammad right now. Shout out to Malcolm X by any means necessary. So the white man did this study. The black man didn't do this study. There wasn't no brothers doing no Ohio State University study about fouls. The white man did this. So if the white man is telling us that Travis Hunter is worth $650,000, so you telling me he can't get a deal worth his weight in gold? What we talking about? But just the white man, because that's what everybody say. Everybody say, "Oh, Scotty, you got Stockholm syndrome." Okay, well, the white man is telling me that he worth $650,000. That's what the white man telling me. So then let me find out he got J5 coffee. He got J5 coffee. Okay. But hey, listen, I get it. It's me. I'm hating. Oh my God, Scotty, you're a hater. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, Scotty, you're just hating. All you want to do is hate. He just enrolled. He hasn't had a snap. He hasn't done anything. I know something you don't know. But we'll get to that. All right. So the statement put out says, Hunter set the sports world ablaze when he chose to play for Coach Prime at JSU. Hunter possessed unique skills and the mindset that would allow him to be a phenomenal two-way threat for JSU. His uniqueness complements the uniqueness. I love how they did this. His uniqueness complements the uniqueness of J5 Cafe. And they will both change the game. J5 Cafe, a black-owned coffee company featuring Tanzanian Tarzan coffee beans. All right, which has been trademarked slogan, the perfect roast for the perfect smoke. Ooh. The perfect roast for the perfect smoke. All right. And it's made with 100% grade A Arabic beans. J5 Cafe partnership with the Hunter was paramount because both of the express mission and making of the difference in HBCU colleagues and colleges, but more importantly, the black community. J5 Cafe is one of the many companies owned by a parent company, J5 Solutions. Like Hunter, J5 Solutions is dedicated to building the awareness and importance of supporting HBCUs across the nation. That's how unique Travis Hunter is. That's how unique J5 Cafe is. He is so unique that the only way is he got to get some Tanzanian beans. He got to get them Tarzan beans. That's how unique Travis Hunter is. Tanzanian beans, baby. But listen, once again, I know something you don't know. I know something you don't know. All right. But then, my question is, where the Gatorades? Where the Beats? Where the big boys at? You got the #1 recruit in the country. And he don't have a recognizable name brand deal. This kid is worth, once again, the white man told us, not me, I ain't make this up. The white man told us that Travis Hunter's worth $650,000. So where the Gatorades? Where the Beats at? Where the Brady's at? Where the Chick-fil-A at? Where the Bojangles at? Where all these companies at? Once again, I know something you don't know. I know something you don't know. You know what's even funnier? Some of y'all probably don't even know this player. This player's name is Raekwon Smith. He is currently in the transfer portal. Let me read something to you. The sneaker giant is a household name and has been for decades. They're talking about East Bay. The rising sophomore is a rising name not only on the field, but also on social media. He currently has over 87,000 followers combined. Oh, that's not much. That ain't much because Travis Hunter got twice that. On Instagram and TikTok. He signed to Barry Athlete Representation and currently endorses 15 products. This running back who is at Norfolk State, who has never been a 5-star, who has never been the #1 player in the country, is endorsed by 15 products. And my man Travis Hunter has J5 Cafe. Wow. Wow. That's what we doing today. But once again, I know something you don't know. I know something you don't know. I keep trying to tell y'all, I stay with the receipts if I don't come with nothing else. But you know what? Let Deion tell it. You know why? Let me tell you why. I know why. I know why he don't got no deals. You know why? You know why he doesn't have any deals? Because he just came out of high school. He just came out of high school. Why would a player with no value who just came out of high school, #1 player, why would he have a deal? Why would he have a deal? You know what? I think Deion Jesus Christ Jr. should tell you. Hold up, let him tell you. I'm gonna let him tell it. He does it so much better than me.
State, I don't get name, image, and likeness. I just get a razor.
No. You gonna get name if you're good. If you're good, I'm not promising that. You got to play first. How do you have value coming out of high school?
Wait a minute. Hold up. Talk about what he say. Y'all missed it. You know what? I'm gonna rewind it. Y'all missed it. I'm gonna rewind it for you.
You got to play first. How do you have value coming out of high school?
How do you? How do you have value? How do you have value? How do you have value? You know what? He goes on to explain.
What is your value? You gotta prove something, right? I would think you have to prove something, man. I don't get it. I'm happy that these kids are making money and they're doing their thing, but you got to prove yourself. That's the world I lived in. That's the world I grew up in. You got to.
Wow. You know what? You guys missed it. You missed it. You missed it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm waiting. Listen. You know why? You know why I got all this Jackson State gear on today? You know why I got all this Jackson State gear on? Because I'm going to help you move the goalpost. Wherever you want to move the goalpost, I'm going to move it with you. Yeah. Wherever you want to take this goalpost, I'm going to move it with you. You want to take it over here? I'm going to move it with you. You want to take it over here? I'm going to move it with you. If you want to make excuses, I'm going to make excuses with you. It's however you want it, baby. However you want it. I love this. This is, yeah. I don't, man. This stuff excites me. I'm here. I'm here with it today. All right, so okay. So I'm gonna rewind it just because I know you guys missed it. You missed it. All right, you missed it. So I'm gonna play it one more time.
I'm not promising that. You got to play first. How do you have value coming out of high school? What is your value?
That's profound.
You gotta prove something, right? I would think you have to prove something. Man.
You're right. You're right. You gotta prove something. You gotta prove something. You gotta prove something. You gotta prove something. Hey, how they say in 8 Mile?
DJ, spit that shit.
Come on, you gotta prove something. I'm waiting for the goalpost to be moved. I'm waiting wherever y'all want to take it at. You know what? Don't worry, I'm gonna leave that up there for y'all. Y'all read it. Y'all take your time. Take your time and read it. Read it over a few times. Read it. You know what? I'll give you a chance. I'll give you time. Don't worry about it. I'll give you all the time in the world. I'll give you all the time in the world. Hold up. Okay, y'all, you got that? You got that? Okay, I just want to make sure we all on the same page. Now, wherever you want to take it from this point forward, wherever you want to take it, I'm with you. I'm with you. However you want, wherever you want to go. Where are we taking it? Where? Anybody? Okay, I didn't know. I just didn't know. I didn't know. Okay, so I just wanted to be very clear. So, but then you know what? It's funny. It's funny to me. It's funny to me. I'm gonna go back to once again. I'm gonna go back to our Jehovah. Okay, us as Jackson State fans are Jehovah. All right, I'm gonna go back to what he said because out of the good book of primetime verses 2 and 1 and 2 says, thou shalt listen to Prime and thou shalt follow Prime. All right. I know we all read the good book of Primetime, so you make sure you tune in because he says more.
I don't get it. I'm happy that these kids are making money and they're doing their thing, but you got to prove yourself. That's the world I lived in. That's the world I grew up in. You got to prove yourself first.
Yeah, I might have to come down there and work out.
I mean, this is the problem I have. Like, you have some guys at FBSs that you hear that, man, they're getting $800 or $900 or $1 million. Dan, what have you seen them on? What are they endorsing? I ain't seen it yet. But you have, an HBCU kid. You have someone like my son. You've seen him with the Brady line, with Beats, Gatorade. You've seen this stuff. It's tangibly, you can see it. I hadn't seen any of the others. The kid that left Ohio State that said he was close to. How do you let somebody walk away with close to $1 million that you said?
So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So on one token, there's no value in a kid that has high school experience. But you know what? Listen, we as the Jackson State fans, we don't hear that. We don't hear that. We don't hear that. It's just we don't care to dig. We don't care about the hypocrisy. Why? Why should we care? Why should we care as Jackson State fans? Why should we care about the hypocrisy? No, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't care. No, as long as my son, Shador Holy Ghost Jr. Sanders, gets his tangible deals, it's all gravy. Because he proved his value when he came out of high school. Shador had more value than Travis Hunter coming out of high school. Y'all didn't know? Y'all didn't know that? How y'all not know that? How y'all not know my son had more value? Holy Ghost Jr. had more value coming out than Travis Hunter. How y'all not know this? I don't get it, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I mean, you know, I'm not, you know, but I know something y'all don't know. So this is my thing. You know, since everybody getting deals, where my man? Oh man. Oh shoot. Damn. Damn. My fault. Okay. So, schniggity. Oh, now. So where Nugget Dill at? Where Nugget Dill at? That's all listen. Well, because if we being honest, he started this trend for y'all. He was the big time recruit transfer flip from Georgia. Oh my God. Look what Coach Prime can do. Oh my God. So where no McDonald's? No, he can't get a Wendy's deal. He can't get a Wendy's deal. He can't get that. Oh, because he wasn't the hottest player in the spring. He can't get that. You know what? He didn't have any value coming out of high school. That's what it was. How could I forget? He had no value coming out of high school. Darn it. How could I have missed that? That's my fault. That's my fault. That's on me. That's on me. That's you know what? That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay, you know, moving on. Moving on.
DJ, spit that shit.
My fault. That's on me. But you know what? Listen, this is my thing, right? Here's my thing. If we talking about deals, right? We talking about deals. Now, I get it. You're always going to have more stars than the other. You're always going to have bigger names than the other. That's in life. That's in NFL. That's in college. But I kind of feel as though, and this is just me, personal feelings, that how can you not implement something to where every kid gets something? How can we not do that? How can we not do that? Grambling is doing it. Hugh been on the job for what? Hugh been on the job for how long? 3 months? Hugh been on the job for what? 3 months? That's how 3 months. He been on the job for 3 months. And he done got all this. He's setting up something to get all this player. But you Jesus Christ Jr. You Jesus Christ Jr. How you not make that work, Prime? How you not make that work, Prime? Maybe you know what? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Yeah, I'm saying like, I guess. I maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe my mindset is just in the wrong place. Maybe I keep my mind in the gutter. Yeah, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just too.
I'm petty.
Maybe I'm just too petty. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too petty. Sometimes I think I am. You know what I'm saying? But you know, listen, I keep the call lines open. 516-259-9041. 516-259-9041. Yeah, if you want to discuss got deals, Do you got him?
You are the only participant in the conference.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna make my points. I'm gonna make my points, and I'm probably gonna get up out of here. I just have a feel. It's just really funny to me how just a couple like I get the fact that your offspring gets a lot of big deals because of his last name. But you can't on one end say there's no value in kids coming out of high school when the same kid coming out of high school, i.e. your son, who hadn't done a snap, got a Beats deal. He wasn't the number one player in the country. He wasn't a 5-star athlete. He wasn't. But I got Stockholm syndrome. You know what I'm saying? It's the white man for me. It's the white devil taking over my mind. That's what people say. It's the white man taking over for me. That's all I'm saying. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ford? Talk to me.
Listen, I'm in between classes. I'm teaching virtual today, and you had talked to me about this before, but I still make the argument why every school in the SWAC don't have that Grambling deal where every scholarship athlete gets NIL. That you explained it to me, but it's still in my head. I just don't understand. If Grambling can do it, I know Jackson can do it. I know Southern can do it. I know Bama State can do it. I know Bama A&M can do it. I know FAM can do it. Okay, I know Texas Southern and Prairie View can do it. Why is it that they don't have the same deal that Grambling has where every scholarship athlete has an NIL deal?
You got to get somebody.
Somebody got to explain that to me.
You got to get somebody outside of the school to get that to set up. So you got to get an alumni member. You got to get a business guy who comes in and sets that up, in such a way, and then builds the structure to have it for a school. It don't take much. There's too many business people from HBCU schools that should be easy enough to set this up and make it a membership fee that they pay the scholarships, or you get enough people involved. But it takes somebody setting it up, and it also takes people donating to it as well. So it goes twofold.
Yeah, I get you. Listen, I got to get back to class. Listen, you got to fire up. I wish I could stay, but
no
you
problem.
doing anything tonight?
I'm gonna debate it. I don't know right now, Mr. Ford.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
No
listen,
problem.
I got to get back to class. Y'all
Right.
be good.
You
now.
too. Peace. TG, talk to me.
Okay, my boy.
What's good, TG? Talk to me.
Man, I really hate this, bro. You know what I'm saying? The point you bringing out are true. You know what I'm saying? It's like you saying one thing. It's like do as I say, but not as I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking his son. You know what I'm saying? He got the last name. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a rock with J-State, regardless of the situation. And I feel it. You know what I'm saying? You as Deion Jesus Christ Jr. was able, you know what I'm saying, to make a name for yourself, one of the greatest athletes, you know what I'm saying, to ever play baseball and football, whatever. And you know what I'm saying, your kids gonna reap the benefits off of that. I get it. It don't matter what they do. They could be basking and weaving, but they gonna reap the benefits off of basking and weaving.
Facts.
They, you know what I'm saying, they're status or whatever. But in one breath, you can't say one thing like you just put up, you know what I'm saying? He got a deal before he even took the first snap. And then on this end, like, well, these other guys ain't proved themselves. It's hard for me to rock with that. When your son got something, you know what I'm saying? Granted, he is Sanders. Granted, but he got to be more careful in choice of his words. That's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because just like you bringing a light to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure somebody on that team is just like, you know what? God, he right. I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm Nugget, I'm like, look, man, I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, handling with the best of them. Now, you know, everybody get burnt here and there, but you know what I'm saying, to be one of the best out there on J-State team right now as far as the defense in that secondary, it's like, come on, man. Now, I wish they could do what Grambling doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a little iffy with that because sometimes when you put money in kids' pockets, you know what I'm saying?
Stuff get wild.
If they ain't feeling, you know what I'm saying? If they ain't feeling it, they can ride. You know what I'm saying? And still got money in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I would hope that even though Hugh or whoever, you know, that they get the respect from these guys enough to where even though these guys might, you know, get some money in their pocket, they're still able to listen to these guys say, hey, I'm trying to get you to another level. Maybe not the NFL level if you're not fortunate enough to go there, but I'm trying to get you to be, you know, a productive young man, a productive citizen moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that's what will happen. But man, you making some valid points. Oh, and secondly, bruh, y'all boys need to like this stream, bruh. I'm tired of this, bruh. I'm so tired, bruh. I'm tired of saying the same thing, bruh. Like the stream, bruh. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, bruh, if I'm you, Scotty, bruh, I got dreads, dog. I know I'll probably be losing hair follicles right now, dog. Like I braids and that, bruh. Like the stream.
I be trying to tell them.
You got 309 people on here with 114 likes. Can we get the likes up, bruh? Can you handle that, people?
Listen, hey, real quick, TG, before I let you go, real quick. The funny thing is, right? The funny thing is, this is how it goes, right? So you got Bama's in here hating, right? They gonna be like, "Oh my God, I can't stand Scotty. I'm not hitting the like button, but you still watching, like, you know what I'm saying? So listen, you hit the like button or not, you still watching. So appreciate the views, but hey, appreciate the call, TG.
All right,
man, peace. All right. I see some members. I'm gonna get to y'all. I want to take this one caller real quick. Hey, caller, you lie, talk to me.
Hey, Scotty, it's Don at Cedar Hill.
Talk to me.
Hey, I got two questions. Malachi Wildman had to go out and get his own NIL, correct?
From what I've been, okay, so every kid has to semi go get their own because the school can't be involved in the NIL deal process. So that's why the Florida passed that law that would allow the school to kind of, you know, that Florida law that will allow the school to kind of go cultivate some NIL deals. But no NIL deal is supposed to happen from the school, technically.
Okay, I understand that. But we all know that Deion's management is handling Shador stuff. Why are they not handling Shiloh stuff?
Listen, okay, Shiloh is a Sanders. He really, if we're being honest, he really don't need to. Listen, ain't nobody, I really don't want to count Shiloh's pockets because it's Shiloh, but he's a Sanders. When is a Sanders ever going? You see Deion Sanders Jr., he does nothing. Like literally
nothing at all.
You know what I'm saying? I do like his stuff though. That the GOAT brand, I think that's actually pretty hot. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know, if it wasn't for his dad promoting it and his brothers promoting it, who are hot, you know, what would that really be? You know what I'm saying? So if he wasn't a Sanders, so he's a Sanders, he's always gonna have money. So for me, like those kids, like that, the issue that I have with it is that you know your son's gonna be good no matter what. No matter what, your sons are always going to be good. Like, but you know, each his own, to each his own.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's just fruity to me. You know, I'm with you on this. It's fruity. Shiloh don't get nothing, but he's a senior, so it doesn't matter. Shador got 3. He's gonna get probably 5, 6 more, and everybody else on the team is gonna have to fend for themselves and go get their own deals.
That's what it sounds like. But hey, man, appreciate the call.
All right, thank you.
Let me see. Mr. Hey, what's up, Mr. JB? Talk to me.
Scotty, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. How about you? Talk to me.
I'm doing good. First, before I go any further, I want to say happy birthday to the driver of that orange and green Escalade, Mr. Campbell. I'm sure he's on his way somewhere right now, taking someone to Waffle House, doing something like that. But,
bacon cook light.
There you go.
Oh man,
I want my hash browns, peppered and mushroomed and tomatoes and all that other good stuff. Anyway, the point of my call I wanted to say was to this deal we're talking about here, what's going on and stuff. And this goes to Mr. Ford's question about, well, how come the other schools don't have it?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the question is, do the other schools know what to do with this? How this process works?
That's fair.
Because we talk a lot about we want things like we want the money, we want all the other good stuff. but do we actually have the infrastructure in place to set up? Of course, we keep talking about we need to be on TV more. Well, each campus is responsible for like their own I guess their own camera coverage and everything else. So do they have to set up in order to actually host games? Of course, that's another argument, right? Question for another time. So I guess the question is, and I guess I'll go over here and stuff. Okay, I'm happy for the guys are getting all these deals that people are getting and whatnot, but this is a question that I'm going to keep asking all the time. What happens? Because guys, look, we all know that Deion is looking out for his kids. He's supposed. That's what the father's supposed to do for his son.
Facts.
But the question that becomes is, what happens after that stuff's not there anymore? Like basically, is Jackson picking up or paying attention to what he's doing, or is this about just putting himself and his family out there on the backs of what the university's already doing? So that's all I really want to say about that. But yeah, anyway, good show so far. Keep it up.
Hey, appreciate it, Mr. JB. Thanks so much.
Sure. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Dre? Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, man? I think name, image, and likeness, key word on that is image. And, I think Travis Hunters will come because the cameras will follow him. We don't have a problem with that being his first deal. I would like to think that, obviously Shedeur is marketable, and HBC, and it doesn't hurt that Jackson State wins. Doesn't hurt he's a Sanders, and it doesn't hurt that he plays well, because they all have to come together. And obviously he's a quarterback. So I was reading how the Caleb Williams on USC signed a bunch of deals, and obviously he's in LA. But I think the one thing I think Deion is trying to teach them was like, hey, that image thing is very much important. What you put on IG, what you put, that image thing, you're not going to be for everybody, just like you're not for everybody. So, to me, that image thing, and companies are going to look and be like, hey, Deion, you got blah, blah, blah. Who you want? The quarterback's the easiest thing. It's just the easiest thing. So, I think, the players, and, there's something for everybody, though.
That's fair.
So, we'll see how, but I'm sure Travis Hunter will get his because, if everything goes the way he's supposed to go, he's going to ball out. And
let me ask you this. Do you think, let me ask you this. Whose profile is bigger, Shedeur's or Travis Hunter's?
Well, that might be
coming out of high school. I'll say this. Let's keep it fair. Let's keep it fair. Coming out of high school, whose profile was bigger?
Travis Hunter is the number one player in the nation. But isn't that like people didn't know who Shedeur was? Shedeur's been famous basically all his life. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like LeBron been famous since he was like 15.
Okay.
Zion, you know what I'm saying?
You're not answering my question, right. Though. It's either one or the other. Just pick a person. Who had the bigger? Okay. Let me narrow it down. Let me narrow it down for you. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna narrow it down for you. Who had the bigger football profile coming out of high school? Okay.
Now that's different. That is different. Travis Hunter did.
Okay.
But who has the bigger profile is different. Number two, different question.
Well, if we're being honest, it's really not, because they both, one is built off of a last name and being pretty good at football, and then one is just built off football. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a great football. Go ahead.
But profile intends of everything. They're like Archie Manning. I'm reading an article like, will Archie Manning have this much buzz if his last name was Amanda?
That's fair.
He's good.
That's fair.
But your last name being Manning, you can't control that.
Yeah, that's
now,
fair.
You have to still ball.
Yeah.
if Shedeur was a walk-on like Rich Rod's son, and you had him starting and he was trash, and we're talking a lot of junk about it. But he has the ball on top of that. Having your last name helps. Jordan had two sons. That was loosely said, all right. They was all right.
Oh man, this is my thing, right? This is the reason I asked you the question. He said, "All right, loosely, all right." This is the why I asked you a question because to me, for a kid who didn't take no snaps, didn't have one play, had that one pass in college, you got a Beats deal. You got that deal not off your football acumen, you got that deal off your name. So to me, I'm like, okay, why can't Travis Hunter get a deal like that based off his football profile? They're both changing the game. Am I not correct? Are they both not? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they both not changing the game? Shador, in the sense of, you know, a 4-star quarterback going to HB. Well, really, the only reason he changed the game, honestly, is because a Sanders went to a HBCU school. Because 4-star quarterbacks have been going to, you know, like they've been transferring and coming down or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because Jalen Jones is a 4-star who went to JSU. He just wasn't a Sanders. You get what I'm saying? So, but if we're just talking about pure profile, go ahead.
Boston, he went out of high school also. Shador went out. Now, granted, his dad was going there, but he didn't have to go to JSU.
Mm-hmm.
If he chose not to go to JSU, there was other colleges who he could have went and got a scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like that was his. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I think Travis Hunter will get his. Oh, if I'm the players, I would take all the advice you can from Deion, and I'm sure his management company helps. You know, and ask questions, you know, legal stuff and like that, because it just makes Deion one of the best business minds you can have at your disposal. So you're not smart if you don't ask some questions. Hey, this company reached out to me. What do you think? Like, that's just not. You're doing yourself a disservice if you're on his team and if you don't ask him questions, because he's one of the best business minds.
My thing is this is my thing, right? Because a lot of people are saying, this is funny to me. When you get a transfer who was a former 4-star, you brag about him being a 4-star. But then they're like, oh, but Scotty, he didn't come out of high school. Well, you brag just as hard as if you got a transfer that's a 2-year scrub that didn't play at a Power 5 as a 4-star transfer. You like, oh shit. Hey, we done got a 4-star and didn't play not one down. I'm not saying you said
like
that.
I guess
Dre.
they gotta give But I guess the one thing where there is like, okay, you know what? You chose us first. Because it's different than, okay, let's say you would have went to Texas A&M. Let's say you couldn't get on the field. You know what? Or whatever the case is. You know, whatever. A lot of stuff happens. But you're from DC, so let's say you go to Howard.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big difference than if you coming out of high school, you know what? I want to go to Howard. You know, like Travis Hunter, that, you know, his first college snap is going to be at Jackson State. That's a big deal than him going to Florida State. You know what? I ain't the coach. It ain't what I thought it was going to be. I'm transferring. I think that's the thing, is the fact that you being first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
you're so first that come on, man. You were going to FAU. Your dad got the job at Jackson State, and now you so first. You so first.
I mean,
then if you watch, hold up. If you watch the overtime series, his dad, he said, you know, I'm coming to Jackson State, but you know, you gotta give me something. So you damn near paid to have a recruit.
That's his son, though. Come on, you know that.
I don't give a damn. I don't care. Like Spike said, didn't you hear? I don't care. Spike don't play with girls. Like, bro, it's the realness of it.
If you had a son who was able, I don't know if you got a son or not, but let's say you had a son that was good enough to play college football, and you got a coach, and you knew he was good enough to play at a lot of places. Absolutely, I'm bringing and I know he's good enough to play with or without me.
Okay.
It's hard.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. This is where you're missing the boat, right? I know. Listen, let me give you an example, right? when I blow up and I'm the biggest thing in HBCU sports, right? I'm the freaking Stephen A. Smith of this thing. I'm the Black Paul Feinbaum, right? And I say, you know what? I want to get into coaching. So I go down to an FCS school, and let's say I'm from Maryland, so let's say I go to Morgan State, or I got the Bible Belt locked up. So let's say I go to let's say Alabama A&M. Coach Maynard leaves. They're like, yo, Scotty, we know you love A&M. Come coach for us. Well, if my son is playing college football and I know I have a profile, I know I can recruit around my son. You know what I'm saying? I can recruit that. That's what that is. Listen, if Deion Sanders didn't have the name that he had, he was some regular smuggler coach, and that he didn't know if he could get the players to fit his son in his scheme, that might not be the same. This might be a different but listen,
it may not.
It might not be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So you're saying your son can play. No, you can out recruit. Think about this. They only outscored their opponents a few times in the season. They didn't blow Bama's out. It was A&M. They didn't blow Bama's out. The defense won most of those games. So your son was protected by the defense. So your son wasn't all world. Your son wasn't lighting up the scoreboard. Your son was a damn freshman. You know what I'm saying? So you protected him by having a great team around him, which is what Deion's supposed to do. But let's not act. If he would have went to FAU, he would have been starting off rip and been the offensive player. I mean, the rookie or the freshman of the year. Man, miss me with that, bro. But Dre, I gotta let you go, bro. Go ahead. Say your point, and I gotta let you go.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, I mean, obviously, you know, Deion's Deion. He's earned his name. And anybody, I mean, Archie Manning's going to have the same thing. If he goes to Ole Miss, I doubt he's sitting on anybody's bench.
But he doesn't have his dad in a freaking coaching booth trying to. If Peyton Manning, if his uncle Peyton Manning became a coach at Ole Miss, what, Dre? What?
He's going to start.
Oh, okay then.
Eli.
Okay, and then he, you know, so even if Peyton or Eli go to Ole Miss or whatever, and they out recruit everybody, or they get more recruits to put their son in position, that's going to make them better. You think Archie Manning day one is going to start at Ole Miss if he went?
I believe he's going to.
Okay, we'll see that.
We'll
see that.
Absolutely.
We'll see that. Okay, appreciate it. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
What's up, Scotty?
What's up? Talk to me, Bridget.
Sure. I want you to pull up that little graphic where the running back at
Norfolk State.
Norfolk State. Yeah, Norfolk State. So this is my thing. You meaning to tell me that this boy by himself, probably a little bit of help, but mainly by himself, got, you said 13?
15.
15. That is the true definition of publishing yourself. That is the true definition of publishing yourself. If you can't do it that way, then they need to start asking him to do classes, NIL classes. Because that's Scotty, that's amazing just for a college football player at HBCU. Like, that's never heard of, even in Division I, that's never heard of. So I'm glad you shared the spotlight, and with the Shedeur Sanders thing, you're right. If it wasn't for Prime, then it like the story don't add up. You say you gotta play it down, you gotta play half the keys in, but you say everybody your child, everybody your baby on the team, but you don't treat them equally. So imagine, like you said, Nuggets. Everybody treated equally, everybody treated fairly. Why can't I get the same treatment that you giving him? Or why can't Travis Hunter get the same treatment that you giving your son? You say you treated by everybody equal. So it's kind of misleading. And if I was a player, I'd be scratching my head thinking like, okay, Prime, like, what's going on now? You like, the values of the dollars is different now. It's not equal no more.
That's facts. Hey, appreciate the call.
That's all I got.
No problem, Bridges. Appreciate the call. Let me. I want to get to a couple comments. Jammin' Sports. All right. Shout out to you because we know what your YouTube channel is about. You about dick riding Jackson State. So listen. It's no. Listen. I get it. Everything I'm saying tastes like salt to you. I get it. Jammin' Sports. Listen. You be ripping Shador's Instagram videos. You be in his damn underwear drawer. You follow him to the bathroom. You record him peeing. I get it. That's your channel. I get that's how you get down. So I apologize if everything I'm saying is salty. It kind of tastes different, when you're coming from there. But I get that's what you do. All right. So I know this is a little salty, me talking about, Holy Ghost Jr., Shador, Shador Jesus Christ Jr. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I know this is it's a little different for you. It's a little different. All right. So, and I want to go back to what Hezekiah Walker said, something about dissension, right? Once again, you wouldn't be, listen, it would only be a Jackson State fan if you weren't moving the goalpost. How am I creating dissension? All I'm doing is bringing up one fact after another. That's all I'm doing. I don't make shit up. I don't make videos up. I don't make up articles. I don't make up anything. That's why I bring up the articles. All right. I bring them up. So dissension, I don't know what dissension you talking about unless you got it. That ain't me. All right, but hey, teach his own. Do you? Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
Hey, this is Corey from Nashville.
Talk to me.
So 3 points. As far as Shador got to campus in January, so he signs his first deal. Basically, yeah, you're right, because of his daddy's connection with Dre and Tom Brady and the Gatorade thing, all that, yeah, it's off his family name. But Travis Hunter, he's only been on campus less than 30 days. You've got to give him an opportunity to let Coach Prime do his things. And I want to say this, and I don't want this to be negative towards Nugget at all. But remember when you and Blue kept having Nugget's daddy to come on there, and he'd come in there going off and saying things about the doggone concert. And I said, man, he don't probably need to be doing that. Advertisers look at that kind of thing. Is he going to be a problem? Nugget hasn't done anything, but you got his daddy calling in complaining about the program and stuff like that. That has an effect. So, but in the last thing, it is not Jackson State's job or Deion's job to be the agents for the kids. Only thing NIL did was to allow them to make money. There's nothing that says, hey, you're a coach now becomes your agent to go get you deals. And that's what I got to say about it. And don't want to be like totally out of the box, but I think I got a pretty good idea on the misconception of these NILs.
All right, so are you asking me a question or are you just making me statements? I kind of want to understand.
I keep making a statement, but
okay.
if you, I'm going to sound like Mr. Ford. But if you want to ask me something,
I don't have anything to ask you. I mean, that's the whole point of the call line. If you want to call and make a statement, we all more for it.
Yeah, but I mean, in like I say, and also in the state of Georgia, it's illegal to have an NIL in high school. So Travis Hunter was doubly behind the ball. So, but he gets to campus in mid-January. This 30 days, and I'm pretty sure there's some things working. But just let it play out. Just let it play out.
Okay.
And nobody says you walk through the door, hey, here's $1 million. You mean we know this ain't Texas A&M? We know that.
Oh, I got you.
So, okay.
Appreciate the call.
I'm enjoying it. Okay.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Campbell? Talk to me.
All right, man. I'm gonna have to bring the law firm here. I'm here to defend these Jackson State Tigers. I got to defend them, and I got to clear up a lot of misstatements. Okay, first of all, that kid at Norfolk State, because I do sponsorships, I know how this works. A lot of that stuff that kid got is in-kind goods and services. Somebody contacts him, hey, put it on your Instagram, I'll give you some free stuff. He's not getting paid for 15 people. I know that for a fact. Let's be very clear on that. Now, let's talk about this. I sponsor these colleges and dance teams and stuff like that. Hell, it takes me sometimes 6 months to a year to get a deal done. For Travis Hunter to get on campus, which, like the caller said, he hasn't even been there 30 days, basically. And to be smart about it, I don't even know if Travis Hunter has an agent or a marketing agent. because he's not going to step on campus and then just sign a deal. First of all, he would be stupid because he needs to know what he's representing and how he's representing. And second of all, he needs to take his time and see what deals are out there. Because let me tell you how these deals work. A lot of times deals are gotten by your agent, not by the company coming to you. You go out and say, I got a guy, this guy can represent your brand, and this is why I think you represent the brand. The brand manager then looks and says, you know what, in our portfolio, this looks like that would be a great fit. That's exactly what happens. So same thing like you're talking about Shador. Shador is represented by a marketing agent. Those brands, they already have a relationship with. So it was very easy for them to activate deals for Shador because, again, I can't talk about the Beast deal, but the thing with Gatorade, that's very easy. They got a relationship with Pepsi. Gatorade and Pepsi are one and the same. So that makes sense. So for Travis Hunter, I don't expect him to come and have a deal on campus when, A, he's got to define who he is, what he wants to market, and the things he wants to do. That stuff, because if we look at all the SEC, who actually has deals in the SEC? Nobody. Other than that over-the-table stuff that was under the table. Nobody. Look at Georgia. I'm right here. Where's all the Georgia guys that with deals? They ain't got no deals. None of them. And they won the national championship. So we can't put that timetable because it's a false timetable. So my thing is for Travis Hunter, A, does he have a marketing agent? Maybe, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
2, you got to evaluate those deals because that takes – because once you sign that contract, best believe you are legally responsible. See, that's another thing, too. People, let's do it in 2 days. No, it doesn't work. It takes me 30 days to give a girl some hair. Shit. Now I'm keeping it 100. Because trust me, when I give some girl a hair, I'm responsible. If something happens to her, or if she don't post what I need her to post, I'm going to sue her ass because I'm giving her $1,000 worth of hair. That stuff is serious to these companies. Now, with that being said, I was on the phone making phone calls for you because I'm going to get the owner of J5 Coffee to do an interview with you. So you can ask him yourself. So that's the way these connects work. My friend, one of my best friends, knows him personally. So you can ask him directly to see how that deal came about. Because honestly, with the coffee thing, I had to reevaluate it. JSU's alumni are old. They drink coffee. Hell, it might be a great deal. If he can sell 30,000 bags of coffee, shit, he made his money, and so did Travis Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
So those are things we cannot just rush that and say, why does Travis Hunter not have $1 million deal? There's no way he would have $1 million deal. I know guys that are first-round picks that don't have deals until well into the season from the NFL because, again, I did that work. We had Jonathan Sullivan. For a lot of you that didn't know, I had a sports agency. Jonathan Sullivan that played at Georgia was the number 6 pick for the Saints. It took us forever to get him a deal with Hibbett Sports. And he was the number 6 pick. He didn't get that deal till well into the football season with the Saints. So these are things that I think we just got to level set and be honest and not just throw that out there. Why he don't have a deal, why he don't have a deal. Because it takes time to get deals.
All right, so let me ask
you this. The question would be when he starts, wait, hold on, one thing and I'll shut up. The question, this question needs to be asked going into the fall. Will he have a deal? Have they monetized him? Has he set himself up?
That's what I was going to ask you.
That would be the better question.
That's what I was going to ask you. So September 1st. So because listen, I'm looking at it like this. If a young man whose football profile is bigger than Shador's, if we're being honest, football profile wise, he's bigger than Shador, number 1 recruit, really changed the landscape, really shocked the world. All right, unless and I can caveat that with unless Travis Hunter does some crazy on Instagram or social media wise and gets them, messed up or hemmed up or something like that. So can I expect? So by September, I should have an expectation that my man got a deal. That's what you're saying? That's what you're saying?
Well, yeah, because okay. I'm gonna give you an example.
All right.
So let's roll it back. Let's just say I'm Coca-Cola, right?
All right.
If he doesn't even have an agent, I don't even know who to contact to even start the discussion.
Okay.
So he might even have the apparatus in place to get deals yet.
So, but
because I think I guarantee. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, my thing is this.
No, you first.
My thing is this. So he has the apparatus to get a J5 coffee deal, but he wouldn't have the apparatus to get, like, are they not? Because I'm assuming it's no different than comparing you to Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? You're local. You're
no. I'm going to answer that. I'm going to answer that because again, like I told you, I found when I saw this, right? Because you and I actually talked, and I looked and I saw a friend of mine. Because I didn't know anything about J5. The owner is a person from Columbus, Mississippi. It is very easy, just like with iWeave. iWeave is not L'Oreal or somebody. It is very easy for me to do a deal because it's just me. When you're dealing with corporations, you're bringing in lawyers, you're bringing in this, you're bringing in that, and they're going to expect more. That deal with Gatorade has much more activations to do than somebody with the J5 coffee because it's a smaller deal.
Got you.
So it's the size of the deal that makes a deal.
Got
like if I go to Beyonce and say, where I weave hair, trust me, it's going to be all types of shit I go do. When I went to Grambling and say, hey, I'm going to sponsor the dance team, I met with the president, I met with student activities, I met with the sponsor. We got that deal done in 2 months. It's a difference. Beyonce, that deal gonna take 2 years. That's the difference, bro. It's levels to this. It's levels.
All right.
So you can't compare a J5 coffee to Gatorade. You can't compare J5 coffee to Chevrolet or Beats and stuff like that because there's a lot more that goes along with it. And again, I can look right over to Georgia, Alabama, LSU. None of these other guys have any deals. So I know I would not expect Travis Hunter, even though he has changed the culture, to have one just immediately. I think that's going to take some time. Just straight up honest. So I just wanted to defend that point because I understand your point. Yeah. But wait. I think you meant, but here's the thing. The metric, what you put out there, what was that, $50,000 a year or $650,000? That was a metric that you put out, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I'm Travis Hunter, then whoever represents me, I'm pointing to that and say, here's my metric. This is where we should be at because we have a number we need to hit. That's what needs to happen. But I tell you what, if Travis Hunter does 10 local deals with J5 coffees and they're all $25,000 a piece, that's $250,000 right there. It's a lot of money.
Facts.
And he can do that in the Jackson metro area with smaller companies just like that can afford that type of money. And he can get those deals done easier, honestly. So that's the thing. If the strategy, if I'm Travis Hunter, I'm starting local first, then going national next because local deals are easier to do. Hey, man, what you want me to do? I want you to post a J5 car. Hey, man, you want me to post the stuff about your T-shirt line, blah, blah, blah. I can do all of that very quickly. But that activation with Gatorade is going to take a second. It's going to take a second.
So again,
that's what comes out of that.
September.
Okay?
September. Like that's all I'm hearing.
Hey, man.
September. Listen.
That's it.
Because this is my thing. If a kid who hadn't taken one snap of a football can get a Beats deal, like, bro, like, and because from what your own,
but you compare apples to oranges.
What from what? But
you
who?
Compare,
but the profile,
you go.
To me, the Sanders profile compared to a number one recruit of football, to me, is comparable. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, you're a Sanders, but you didn't become a household name because you were a great football player. You became a household name because you were a Sanders and you played football well. You know what I'm saying? And in a 2A Texas division, mind you, with that. You got a kid from Georgia, 6A, number one player in the country, was going to Florida State. And now the profiles to me are the same. Other than he don't have a last name to stand on.
But let me give you the counterpoint to that. Shedeur Sanders already had a marketing apparatus that his daddy had been working with for years. A marketing apparatus. Smack Entertainment is a well-known vehicle to get marketing deals. Travis Hunter didn't have that. So for Shedeur, and I keep telling you guys about Deion. Deion is one of the best businessmen in the world as an athlete. You don't think Deion has started thinking how to monetize Shedeur and what was going on with Jackson State, but well before he got to Jackson State? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Because he's got Michael Strahan. He's got that white woman. He has connections. So they had that all planned out. For Travis Hunter, he has to be reactionary. Travis Hunter, trust me, in high school in August was not thinking about NIL deals. He couldn't. He wasn't. It's not the same. So for that thing, and again, where it matched up, the way lightning struck, the Black Lives Matter, HBCU movement, and all that, it was all a perfect storm for Shedeur to come and to get that deal. That's different. It's not the same with Travis Hunter because the apparatus and the timing. Because again, Shedeur was thinking and talking about that deal well before he got to Jackson State and played it down. Travis Hunter was in high school just last semester. They were not, again, they weren't thinking of anything about an NIL deal. And that's just fact. I mean, there's no denying that. So that's what I'm saying. Your better timetable is let's have this conversation right before the season starts.
September.
Let's do a measurement then, and then you have a better one.
September. Listen, we're gonna readjust this in September. And listen, and
you got to, because it's not fair.
That's cool.
To Travis Hunter. That would not be like, no, listen, this is what this is all about. This is number good debate. So I'm giving the counterpoint to your point. The point of it is that I'm telling you, I know the timelines. You can't tell me I know the timelines. There's no way that boy was going to have $1 million deal unless that deal was worked way back in August. It wasn't going to happen.
Nobody said you didn't have no, Mr. Campbell. Nobody said you didn't know. I just said September. I said we're gonna reevaluate.
Yeah, okay. Well, no. I'm not being disrespectful to what you say, but I'm just saying I'm using that as an experience to know it is very hard to execute these deals in a time frame because you are doing the show. Today is my birthday. Thank you everybody for the birthday shout out. But if we're only 39 days into the new year, and he's only been eligible to be on Jackson State campus, 20 some days? So that's what I'm saying. He could not do anything, as the caller said, he had to be registered in Jackson State for him to technically, legally, to even engage in anything. Honestly, now you could have backdoor conversations, but again, I don't even think he had the apparatus to have backdoor conversations. But that's what's going to be interesting. That's why I'm going to set the call up for you and the guy from J5. So that will be a great question that you can ask.
Too easy. We're going to make it happen.
Period.
All right. Appreciate the call, Mr. Campbell, as always.
Appreciate you.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Peace. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
How you doing, Scotty?
What's good? What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Johnny in Houston. Yeah,
talk to me.
Just commenting on the Travis Hunter situation. Like Mr. Campbell said, it's still early. Now, that doesn't stop. I would say this. Black America, African-American business owners, Black churches, stand up. HBCU athletes all across this country, whether it's girls basketball, softball, soccer, whatever. Pick somebody. 5-month contract, $1,500 a month. We got to do our part before we call out anybody else. And if we can't do that, then we all got to just shut up. So that's what I wanted to say. I appreciate the show. I think you're making a valid point, but at the same time, it's kind of too early. The Nugget and all the other players on Jackson State team, if you got to have your own agent, and you got to understand too, the NCAA is waiting on Prime to mess up, so they can block it. They waiting on it, and he can't be involved in certain stuff. He has a fiduciary duty as a coach, but also there's a partition. You can't breach that partition. I'm involved in certain business deals, and it's taking me 8 months to close one of the largest deals that any African American been a part of in the country. And technically, I've talked to you offline once or twice, and we're almost there. We have closed the deal, but we're almost there where I can actually publicly talk about it. So when I get to when we start talking about what player didn't get this, what player didn't get that, it's just like anything else. If you don't study, you won't pass the test. So you have to prepare yourself. That means go out and find your own agent in consultation with your parents, in consultation with and getting advice from the coaches. But you still have to go get your own agent. I mean, I don't care how good of an actor is. If their agent is not respected, they won't be getting calls to audition for movie parts. So it's not just get any agent. You got to get the right agent, the right one for you. So, that's what I wanted to say. We African Americans, we got to do our part. We got all these black-owned banks in the country. We still ain't seen a black-owned bank commercial in the middle of the Super Bowl. But you got all year, and you're dealing with money, and you can't get a commercial in the Super Bowl. But you're a black-owned bank. So maybe a black-owned bank a sponsor the NIL deal with Travis Hunter, or Nugget, or somebody, on any team.
That's real. Hey, appreciate the call, though.
All right.
All right, let me get to a couple of these comments real quick. Shout out to Bentley Stevenson. Scotty is waiting for Prime to screw up. I wait for everybody to screw up. Just like it ain't Jesus Christ Jr. It's everybody. I've been waiting for the real estate agent to screw up. I'll be waiting for Dooley to screw up. I'll be waiting for Hugh to screw up. I'll be waiting for Maynard to screw up. I'll be waiting for Coach Terry Sims to screw up. I'll be waiting for McNair to screw up. I'll be waiting for everybody to screw up. It ain't just Prime. I'll be wanting everybody to screw up. That give me something to talk about. I'll be waiting for lottie dottie everybody. So yeah. Tell me something. Oh man, that's funny. I like that. Let me see. Oh, I don't have my. Do I have my hater button? My hate button. Oh, and everybody, listen. I keep it. Listen, I love this. Listen, the funny thing is, and I know Mr. Campbell's going to tell me I'm not supposed to say this, but I don't give a damn. Listen, bro, you guys don't have to watch me. You know what I'm saying? I can hit you with this.
If there's any haters in here right now that don't have nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen, like, understand what you're doing. All right. I really want you to put this in the back of your mind, right? Really hone in on this. If you're in the radio, if you're in the radio. Wow. If you're riding in your car, listening to the radio, and there's some bluegrass music, and half y'all Bamas on here is black anyway, so I know y'all don't even know what bluegrass is, right? If there's bluegrass music that comes on, you're going to turn it off. You're going to change this channel, all right? So, once again, I'm going to tell y'all this. Y'all don't have to watch. If I'm such a hater, you don't have to watch. Like, think about this, right? I want y'all to think about this. I've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes, right? I've been on here an hour and 20 minutes. And the same guy who started it, right? Let me go here. Let me go back. Let me see this. Remember, that's the same guy who started it. This is at 12:40 p.m. I've been online for an hour and 20 minutes. That means you like the show. That's numero uno. That's numero uno. I'm gonna go. I got plenty more. Listen, I got time today. I really ain't got shit else to do. All right, so let me go else. Let me see who else I got. Him. Yep. What's this? 12:45. Been on here hours. We already know who this clown is. You know what I'm saying? This is at 12:46. It's 1:52, and you still. And if I scroll all the way down, and you right here, 151. So that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. Like, at some point in time, like, just say you love the show. It's all right. Just say you love the show. It's okay. Just say you love the show. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, Scotty, man? My name is Mario from Charlotte. I called in on the If You Know, You Know show.
Talk to me.
All right, yeah, man. You actually just went over something else. I was about to call in and just ask, like, I really wanted to get, like, your insight, bro. Like, you seem to have, like, a secret, like, some type of secret strategy, bro, where you seem to have people subscribed, actual members that give you money just to come in the chat and talk shit, bro. Like, I really admire that so much. Like, I want, like, yo, if you could just give me some pointers on how to be, like, an effective, I guess, asshole, as people will want to, like, I guess, label you. Like, please just tell me how you do that, bro. And you highlighted one. That is real Carrie, dude. Or, like, lady, I'm sorry, I don't know your gender. I get on, like, I enjoy your show, bro. It's very entertaining. Dude is in the chat hating literally every single day, bro. And it's just like, bro, like, stop watching. Like, majority of these people are always talking about Jackson State. Bro, there's other people that talk about it, bro. Like, I just call in, bro. Like, you really, I enjoy your attitude towards all these people, bro. Like, you don't be giving a damn, bro. I appreciate that you don't give a damn. Oh, my name is Mario from Charlotte, Israel Carey. Like, yeah, keep doing you, bro. But if you got any pointers on just being as, like, effective as you are, like, you go, can you just, like, break that down to me?
This is what I'll tell you. One, you gotta. Okay, so. The one thing about me is I'm gonna always take a stand. I'm gonna always die on the hill that I believe in. What I see from a lot of YouTubers is that, like, you know, you don't know where they stand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see. And listen, I'm gonna be 100%. You know, I don't sneak this nobody. Okay, so let's say we talk about a Jeff Lightly, right? So, like, some points, you know, I watch him a couple times. At some points, you really don't know where he stands at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see him say, "Oh, you know, I don't agree with Jack State," but in the same breath, he'd be like, "Yeah, I like what they did there." You'd be like, "Whoa, like, I'm confused. Like, what are we doing?" And you know, and then with my boy CFL, like, you know, I know where he stands on certain issues because we talk offline. So I know a lot of stuff he does on YouTube. It's just to get views. You know what I'm saying? Like I get that. So to me, what I would tell anybody is be authentic to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't agree with something, just say you don't agree with it because people can feel authenticity. You know what I'm saying? That's why people say I be hating because they don't like that I be just telling my truth. That's my truth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel. In the same way I can bash a Coach Prime, call him Jesus Christ Jr., or I can bash a Dooley. If they turn around and show me something different, I'll be the first one to be like, damn, I messed that all the way up. Like, you know, he's doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta stand on something, man. Like you really gotta stand on something. That's all I would tell people is like, so that's where people know where you stand at. That like I always, even growing up, like people would be like, yo, if you really want to know what's going on, or you really want to know how you feel about yourself or how somebody feels about you, just ask Scotty. He'll tell you, like, because I'll tell you straight up, like, if I don't like you, I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, I've always been that way. So I would just tell people, like, just be authentic to yourself. Like, at the end of the day, just be authentic to yourself. Don't worry about the comments. Don't worry about the haters. Because, and I'm going to say this, and I tell my daughter this all the time. Let me ask you a question. What was the election percentage, if you remember, when Joe Biden won over Trump? Do you remember?
I do not.
All right. I think it was like 52-49. Right. And I tell people that because nobody is going to like you. There's never going to be a president that gets 100% vote. There's never going to be a president that gets 90% of the vote. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have haters. So that's just life. So you just do what you do for the people that like you. And for the haters that come over and watch you, they're entertained. They're going to go back and keep hating. So it is what it is, bro. You just got to move in your own truth.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem, man. Do your thing.
Great.
All right, man. Peace. So yeah, look, that's how I look at life. I look at. Hey, shout out to N.O. Joe. Appreciate that, N.O. Joe. Appreciate the support. Hey, that's how I look at life, man. Like I keep it a buck. I don't care. Like I'm gonna say my truth, and that's how I do it. And listen, and I own my truth, right? I always say I act my shoe size, not my age, because I'm
petty. I'm petty. I'm petty. I'm petty. I'm petty. I'm petty. I'm petty.
But see, but listen, at the core of me, I'm petty. Like I'm petty at the core of me. So I'm not doing anything like I wouldn't do if you met me in person, right? But like at the same time, I only bring the energy that you bring to me. So that's how I feel. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
What's going on, Scotty?
Talk to me.
You know what I think the real issue is, man, is, and it's not the first time Coach Prime has done this, but he sticks his foot in his mouth a lot when he speaks. When he speaks and it's unprepared. I think he speaks a lot of times out of emotion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he'll make a statement like that without really thinking about what he's saying. Because if he dropped back, I believe that he's intelligent enough to drop back and say, you know, I shouldn't say that. But after you say it, it's out there in the universe. It's kind of like when, and he never backtracks, he never apologizes, and I respect him for that. But he said that he was never recruited by HBCU, and he was. And he was called out for it, and he never addressed it. He left it alone. He did not walk down that street, and he never made that statement again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so I think when he was speaking, he wasn't, it wasn't a thought-through answer, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Not defending the statement.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying it's a trend that we see from Deion.
That's fair.
You know,
that's fair.
He sometimes, like, you got to fact check him.
Or you gotta like put it in his face. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be like, look, bro, like this is, you said this and this is what you said, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? But and okay, let me say this, right? Because when I tell you a lot of people wanted me to go live about the Dalen Baldwin situation, like a lot of people wanted, I mean, like I was getting text messages all day long when the snippet dropped, but I didn't go live because that's who he is. Like I can't get mad at you for being in your truth. Like and everybody who called me and told me, and no lie, my girl would tell you the same thing. I literally said, I'm not going to go live about something where he was being honest. He was being honest. Like he was just like, yo, we didn't need him. Like that's like it. What okay, clearly he didn't, because you saw what happened. Now, would he have been a help? Absolutely. But he said he didn't need him. He was upfront and honest about it. So you're like, damn. Like, okay. The hypocrisy in what he said today is, how do you say something like that and your son signs a deal and he ain't play a snap? So what value did he have? That's the hypocrisy of that. You know what I'm saying? So there's two different things when it comes to that. But yeah, I couldn't get mad at Coach Prime because he made a statement which was true. It is his truth. Like, bro, like, we didn't need you. We don't let nothing go we need. And that's facts. I'm like, okay, cool. That is what it is.
Right.
So yeah.
But you know, it's just like you said, you know, I think if he does it again, I'm just gonna take it as this is who he is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what sounds good at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Which can get him in trouble, but probably won't, because he's Deion Sanders.
That's facts. All right. You know, at the end of the day, you're always going to have the people that are just Deion Sanders Christ Jr. You know, apologists. They're gonna be like, no. They'll be like, yo, you know, like Deion just robbed somebody. He didn't really rob him. He kind of like he put the gun to him and told him to pray. That's what he did. You know, he did. Like, I'm like, bro, no, bro. The boy robbed him, man. Like, so you're always gonna have apologists for whatever he does. So you got to understand that, and that's with any celebrity. You're gonna have fandom of one celebrity that people are gonna just be like, no, they didn't mean that, and then you're gonna have people that condemn them. That's just life. All right, man. Appreciate the call, though, Bobby.
I just read something in the comments real quick. I want to
talk to me.
The person asked him what HBCU recruited him. Scotty, I can answer that.
You gonna say fam?
The Hall of Fame head coach Rudy Hubbard recruited Deion Sanders to be a quarterback for FAMU.
Boom. Boom.
Rudy Hubbard said that. I didn't say that. Deion Sanders was a quarterback and a defensive safety in high school.
Let them know, Bobby. Let them know. Appreciate the call.
So, you know, do your thing. Have a great day, sir.
No problem. Hey, listen, I gotta listen, bro. I think y'all really don't be thinking like, I really don't give a damn if you're a member. Dude, what is your point? First of all, anybody with the name Dazzling can't talk about no feminine nothing. Your name is Dazzling Urban Knight. What the hell is that? You sound like an HBCU dancer crew, bro. And you over here talking about some emotional and feminine. What are you? Shut the hell up. The Dazzling, bro. You a grown ass man with a bald head talking about the Dazzling something. What are you speaking on? Make that make sense to me. The Dazzling. Huh? Bro, Dazzling, bro, you look like you should have the Music Soul Child sunglasses on. Dazzling.
DJ, spit that shit.
Really? Come on, man. You look like the boy from D12. What's the boy name from D12, babe? Edward. What's the big boy from D12's name? That's what you look like right now. That's exactly what you look like. The fat boy from D12. Come on, man. The Dazzling. Man, more like the hassling. Bro, you look. Man, listen. If Rashiki had a brother, you would be in the family picture. Boy, sit your dazzling ass down somewhere, boy. Talk about some dazzling, effeminate type stuff. Calling yourself the Dazzling. Boy, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere for you, man, you better Urbanite. Don't play with me, boy. Do not play with me, Urbanite. I'm not the one. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
What's up, Scotty? This Big Jam, man. I'm a JSU alum, bro. So I dropped some stuff in the chat today.
What's up, man? Talk to me.
Just saying I'm a JSU alum, so it's no bias or anything like that, man.
But
my concern is the rest of Jackson State, fans and alumni is having a messianic complex when it comes to coach. Let's let coach, because when it's time to do the thing, and I mean actually do the thing, like it was time to actually do the thing in the Celebration Bowl, we couldn't do the thing. So that's like, no, stay with me. It was finally time to actually do the thing, and he couldn't do the thing. And if other people were being petty, and again, this is a JSU alumnus talk. If other people were being petty, saying, hey, Sam did the thing and they had to do the thing, and Alabama and did the thing when they had to do the thing, and then it came down to you representing the slack and all the smack and all the talk and all the hype and all the energy. When it actually came time for you to actually show your worth and prove your worth and do your thing, you couldn't do your thing. So that's concerning. And I say that it's concerning because I'm simply saying, instead of everybody having a messianic complex when it comes to him, give the man some space, and he needs to give himself an opportunity to let some of the celebrity go so he can just focus on coaching. Because I guarantee you, man, Nick Saban is not trying to save Tuscaloosa. He's not taking pictures with pastors and club owners and things like that. He's focusing on pushing the football program in Alabama forward, man. And even with you caught him on some things that he said, and I'm from Jackson. I'm just like, Shadour's not even the best quarterback that has ever got behind center at JSU. I mean, he's a great talent. All the kids are, but the hype and everything that's been said, you got to prove it. You really got to prove it, man. So let's just let the guy focus on actually doing the thing, man.
All right, appreciate the call, man. That man said the thing. When he was time to do the thing, he couldn't do the thing. You know the thing I'm talking about, the thing, man. He couldn't do the thing. What's the thing? Listen, man, this is what's funny to me. Right? Is that you got people like this, right? First of all, he probably gonna cancel his membership after today. He probably gonna cancel his membership after today. I want to be very clear. He probably gonna cancel his membership today. So I just need a replacement. Anybody want to replace him in the membership factor? Please let me know. All right. But this is my thing, right? He want to talk about me being emotional, right? But hold up, let me see. This is why I don't understand, man. I don't get you guys. Cause y'all think I'm not with it. This is tell me that's not him. Tell me that's not him. You can't. Oh man, tell me that's not him. Come on, man. It's not. Listen, Dazzling, I'm not the one. I'm not the one.
I'm petty.
Oh,
I'm petty.
oh,
I'm petty.
I do this.
Petty.
Come on.
I'm petty. I'm petty. I'm petty. I'm petty.
I do this. Stop playing. Stop playing with me. All right. If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. All right. I'm not the one by any means necessary. Ain't that what Malcolm X said, babe? Ain't that what Malcolm X said? I'm not the one, Dazzling. All right. So you want to talk about the insult? Oh my God, he's emotional. He's emotional. All right. Don't play me. Don't play me. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Oh man, y'all want to see a dead body? Oh, why do I have to wake up from my nap with this shit, bro? Come on now. It's all about, man. It's all about. Oh man. Well, you about to have Sergeant Mason come down there and do a damn investigation on it. In the first 48.
Oh man, in the first 48, boy, you stupid. Hey, appreciate the call though, D. You stupid, bro. Oh man. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
What's going on, Scotty?
What's up? What's your name? Yeah, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Darian, staying in Houston.
All right, talk to me.
I got a question. So, I mean, like, I want to know after, I was listening to a couple of calls and stuff like that, and I listened to your earlier points. Like, what action do you want to see from this? Do you feel like the players should, think about leaving Jackson State because they might have been deceived?
No.
Just want?
Oh no. I wouldn't listen. I would never advocate players leaving because I don't know why you went there in the first place. I don't know what your why is. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I was going to I had two different. I wasn't saying that was your thing. I was going to throw something else out. I was going to say, or do you want to just see more deals happen?
That's what I want to see.
Like, you know what I mean? Immediately. That's what I was trying. I wasn't trying to just put you in like one box. I'm just asking what was your action did you want to see from this point? That's all. I was just putting different scenarios.
My thing is this: I want to see more deals being done in a grand scheme of things, right? Like a grand scope, like kind of like what Grambling is doing. Because listen, we all know, nobody on the Lakers gets paid the same. You got superstars and you got role players, right? So you got that aspect. I think, and I know people are gonna say, well, Scotty, we know the school can't involve. Yes, we know, but come on, man, let's not be dumb. Prom can literally make a statement and say, you know what I'm saying, hey, or make a press conference or do a public behind the scenes thing that's not public and say, hey, listen, man, we trying to give all these kids something. Let's try to, let's do something. Let's set something up. Let's get some alumni, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I'm asking for, is that more of everybody gets involved in NIL deals. And then from there, if your superstars get superstar deals, that's what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what they supposed to do. So I just leave it like that.
Oh yeah, no, that's all it is. But yeah, I mean, I just was throwing different things out there just to kind of that's all it was. But all right, appreciate you answering the question though.
Hey, no problem, man. Appreciate the call. Listen. Listen. All I'm gonna say is this. All I'm going to say is this, man. Listen, all I'm going to say is this. I'm not the 1, the 2, or the 3. Okay? Understand, when you shoot for me, when I shoot back, I don't miss. Okay? I don't miss. So when I say I'm petty, 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 I'm petty. I am. Okay, I'm gonna act my shoe size, never my age first. Okay, that's why I have a conscious committee. Okay, my conscious committee is like, yo, you are 32, act your age, bro. I'm like, damn, you're right. Because I'm always on 10. I'm always ready to fire back. That's just me naturally. So when I tell y'all, so I want to be very clear with y'all. I love what I do. Okay, I love what I do. So it just is what it is. So Dazzling, all right, dazzle your ass on somewhere else. All right, watch your mouth in the comments. If you want to leave the membership behind, I don't give a damn. Okay, all right. But I would appreciate if somebody will replace him. Okay, I would appreciate if one of you guys currently right now will replace his membership, because I know after this episode he probably didn't cancel it. So I just need one of y'all to replace it. All right, I just need one of y'all to replace it. So do me that favor and we good to go. All right. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ford? Talk to me.
Listen, I was called. Hold on. Let me turn this TV down. I was calling to add on to your caller that was talking about Deion. Remember now, Deion's first wife was from FAMU. She came to FAMU from Miami. I had a friend of mine who was friends with her They called her CC. And the other thing about Deion that's forgotten, nobody remembers this. Deion was drafted by the Kansas City Royals out of high school by John Sherholtz. And the other thing that's forgotten about him, most people think that Deion was undefeated as a high school track star. He was not. There was a guy named Sammy Smith who blew him out the water. He and Sammy came to Florida State together. Now, the reason people don't forgot Sammy went to prison for distribution of narcotics. They caught him with drug on the interstate. Woo! But Sammy, like a lot of people think, Sammy was a better athlete than Deion. Now, them people down there in Tallahassee, they know who Sammy Smith is. When Sammy got to Florida State, he was a tailback. He was a big old guy. He wasn't a small guy. He was Jim Brown looking. But he and Deion Sanders and two other guys won the ACC. Wait a minute, did they win? No, they weren't in the ACC at that time. But they went real big in track and field in the country. He was the anchor, and Deion was either the first or second leg. But ask anybody in Tallahassee about Sammy Smith. But Sammy went to the Dolphins, but he went to prison. And they caught him with cocaine or some distribution. That's why you don't hear anybody talking about Sammy Smith. Now, your caller said that about Nick Saban. Now, he said, Nick, that Deion be meeting with preachers. Nick Saban stay in Atlanta now. Now, he's not meeting with preachers up here. He's meeting with the richest people in the Atlanta area. Now, y'all don't forget this, but two of the biggest alumni associations in Atlanta are the Auburn alumni and the Alabama alumni. So he was saying that that man don't meet with preachers. Let me tell you something. Nick Saban might not meet with preachers, but he meets with billionaires and millionaires. All right, you got a question for me, Scotty? Did you want to holler at me about anything?
Nah, you good, Mr. Ford. Everybody was telling you. They said you brought that one out the depths. They said that was out the archives.
Yeah, man. But listen, if you ever get a chance, ask somebody about Sammy Smith. He was devastating, man. He was a big back. I want to say he was Pahokee or ask Mr. Campbell. Is it Pahokee or Paco?
It's Pahokee. I think it's Pahokee, Florida.
Now listen, y'all don't know this, but actually Deion ain't even the best athlete from his hometown. Go back and look at a boy that came out of this boy was actually better than Walter Payton. He got on drugs too. His name was Randy Sweetback Walker. He came out of Fort Myers, and he went to Bethune-Cookman. Ask anybody at Bethune-Cookman about Randy Sweetback Walker. He played a little bit for the St. Louis Cardinals. He went up in the Canadian League, but Scotty, drugs is what killed him. Ask anybody about him.
Hey,
y'all have a good evening.
Mr. Ford, before I let you go, hey, I'm gonna call you after the show. All right, I'm gonna call you after the show.
Okay, I'll be right here.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
What's going on, Scott? This is Pastor Vic, man. Listen, for all the people that's in the chat, we got to acknowledge the anointing on your life. We did not know that you pulled Bizarre out of retirement. Bizarre was in your comment section today. Everyone, give this brother a hand clap that left out of the man of God for the pettiness on his life. He pulled Bizarre out of retirement. He pulled Bizarre out of retirement today. Bizarre was a troll, y'all. But the anointing of pettiness have unleashed and opened our eyes up. Listen here, shout out to Bizarre. Listen, we love you, Bizarre. D12 was good career for you, my brother. And listen, I'm here for you. I am here for you. The pastor has put you on the prayer line. The pastor has put you on the prayer line. God bless you, man of God. If you haven't subscribed to Scotty, please hit the cash app. Please hit the like button. Listen, Pastor about to become a member today. Lord, blessed be his name. Blessed be his name, Scotty. You know my number. Send me the information. I'm about to join in now. God bless you. Heaven smiles upon you. I love your family.
Thank you, Thank you, Oh my goodness, man! I'm telling you, that boy is stupid. Oh, I gotta get up off the line with y'all, man. Y'all gonna get me in trouble, man. Key over there looking at me like I done. She over there looking at me like I done did something wrong. Babe, you want to show off your glasses? You want to show off your little? You want to show off your Zilu? Her new sponsorship. My baby gonna show off her new sponsorship. Looking like $1 million. Come on, come over here. Come on, show your glasses.
Hey everybody. Happy Friday. Happy birthday, Unc. Make sure you guys hit his Cash App. I don't know if he has it in the chat. And since you're here, you may not want to give Scotty a like, but give Mr. Campbell a like. If you can't like the stream for Scott or for me, like it for Mr. Campbell. Okay, just find it in your heart to go ahead and hit that like button. Or for Scotty's daughter, China. Happy birthday, China. Because China has some exquisite taste as well. She likes to do things. She's very intelligent. And so you need it because you're a dad, right? And we have an anniversary coming up on Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. And I want steak. A great steak. So help him out, you know? Yeah. Because technically it's our 1 year. It's your favorite.
It is.
Yeah, I know. All right. So so Zlul, I will be creating a commercial for commercial breaks because I have been pondering. So I'm going to talk it over with my CEO here to see if I get the boss man's approval. Wow. And see if we can add that to the stream here. So ladies or gents, you can dazzling. These are a little dazzling. Don't. If you I don't know what your flavor is, sir, but if you want, I got a flavor for each day of the week. So no, it's China with a Y, Urban.
Yeah, not an I.
Not an I. So it is China with a Y. And she is literally a replica of her dad. Is she not? She is. So I can't wait. I pray that we get to have her on a show with him because you guys will see him be quiet because China's going to stump him like he stumps you guys. So I'm advocating for that. But be on the lookout. I'll have something coming your way. I hope everybody is safe. Happy birthday to Mr. Campbell. Oh, we're going to have a party at Waffle House as soon as the stream is over for at the Waffle House with Thick 36, Thick 37, and Thick 38.
Yep, that's my
Bacon.
Thick 38 right here. Thick 38.
You got for baby girl. Thank you, N.O. Joe.
Appreciate it, N.O. Joe.
Look at that.
Thank you.
You have not because you asked not.
That's a fact.
Okay, so I'll have my bacon cooked light just for you, okay?
Facts. Chewy.
Cook light. All right. So speed it up because I'm hungry.
All right, guys, listen. Hey, I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate you guys for tuning in with me as always. Make sure you like the stream, make sure you share and like and hey, shout out to N.O. Joe for that, man. Appreciate you guys. And look, if you want to cash app anything to my daughter, my cash app is OFFScript TV. All right. That's my cash app. If you want to cash app, please listen. Make sure you put like my daughter's name. See, you can spell it wrong if it's okay, whatever. If it's $5, $10, whatever you guys send, it will go directly to her. All right, whatever you guys send, it will go directly to her. CHYNA. It can be $2, $3, $4, $5. It doesn't matter. She'll appreciate everything. Oh, she's 11. Oh yeah, she's 11. Give $11. All right, she's 11. Give $11. All right, she's 11. Give $11. That's what's up. I appreciate that. All right. So we can make that happen. Until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holla. God bless.